The voice you hear most often is not the one speaking to you from the outside. It is not the voice of a friend. It is not the voice of a partner. It is not the voice of a colleague. Instead, it is the one forming your emotional world from within. This internal narrator is a constant companion, a silent architect building the very structure of your experience, moment by moment. It is the subtle, persistent hum of thought that colors your perceptions and defines your reality. This conversation, happening just beneath the surface of your awareness, is the most influential dialogue of your life. It shapes how you feel when you wake up in the morning, and how you reflect on your day before you fall asleep. It functions as a powerful lens through which you see yourself, others, the world around you. The tone of this voice can become the emotional weather of your inner landscape. It can create storms of anxiety or clear skies of contentment. It can build walls of self-doubt or open pathways to confidence. Understanding this fundamental mechanism is the first step toward reclaiming a sense of agency over your own emotional well-being and inner peace. In the quiet that follows this thought, I want to extend an invitation to you. It is a simple but profound invitation to begin listening, not with the intent to fix, control, or criticize, but simply to become acquainted with the narrator that lives inside you. See if you can allow this inner voice to speak without immediately reacting to its content. Imagine you are an impartial observer, a researcher of your own consciousness, gathering data with gentle attention. This practice of listening is an act of profound self-respect. It is a way of honoring the complexity of your inner life and creating the foundation for emotional clarity. What is the tone of your inner voice? Is it hurried and anxious, calm and steady? Does it speak with kindness, like a supportive friend, or with the sharp edge of a critic? There are no right or wrong answers here. The only goal is to notice the patterns. As you listen, you might notice that the voice is not monolithic. There may be a stern taskmaster, pushing you to be more productive, a frightened child, whispering about all the things that could go wrong, or a wise caretaker, reminding you to rest. Acknowledging these different aspects without judgment allows you to see them not as absolute truths, but as learned strategies your mind has developed over time. The way your inner voice speaks to you is not just a reflection of your reality, it is actively constructing it through a process known as cognitive framing. A heavy, dark frame can make a painting feel somber. A light, simple frame can make it feel open and airy. In the same way, your inner dialogue frames the events of your life, assigning them meaning and emotional tone. The inner critic might frame it as rejection. The anxious forecaster might frame it as a future loss. A compassionate voice frames it with understanding. The external event is identical, but the emotional reality you inhabit is completely different. It's the story you tell yourself that generates the feeling. This process is driven by confirmation bias, the mind's tendency to search for evidence that confirms what it already believes. If your inner critic believes you are not good enough, your mind will scan the environment for proof. It will highlight the one piece of critical feedback and dismiss pages of praise. This creates an echo chamber where your reality starts to seem like definitive proof of your worst fears, making negative beliefs feel unchangeable. Think of your mind as a landscape and your thoughts as water. A single thought is just a trickle, but when you have that same thought again and again, it begins to carve a channel. Over years of repetition, that channel can become a deep canyon, a habitual neural loop. Changing your inner dialogue is like digging a new channel. It requires gentle, consistent effort to create a new path for your thoughts to flow. The cumulative effect of these mechanics is that your inner world can run on autopilot, driven by mental habits practiced so often they have become second nature. The journey is about moving from this automatic creation to one of conscious, intentional design. The choice exists in the moment after the thought arises. It is the choice of where you place your attention. This moment of choice is the pivot point for all change. It is subtle, but immensely powerful. The first and most crucial technique is not a complex mental exercise, but something far simpler: the pause. When a difficult thought arises, before you analyze, before you judge, before you react, just pause. This breath is not meant to make the thought disappear. Its purpose is to create just enough space for you to remember that you have a choice. In that space, you can reframe the narrative by asking, "What would I say to a dear friend in this situation?" Your response would likely be kind, understanding, and supportive. This question is a doorway to your own innate wisdom. It shifts the tone from harsh judgment to gentle compassion. It allows you to gently challenge the absolute truth of a thought, weakening the critic's authority. A powerful way to quiet mental chatter is to anchor your awareness in the here and now. Shift your attention from the stories in your head to the direct sensory experience of your body and your environment. Unlike your thoughts, the feeling of your feet on the floor is real. It is a direct message to your nervous system that you are safe, right here, right now. The goal has never been to end the conversation, but to learn how to participate in it with awareness, intention, and kindness. This is a return to your own center of power. It is the quiet discipline of choosing how to relate to your own mind, moment by moment. Whenever you feel the need to soften your nervous system and find your way back to your own inner wisdom, we invite you to return here. Know that the path to inner mastery is always available, waiting patiently for you in the quiet space between your thoughts. You only need to pause and listen.